My name is Beatrice Waithira, but people know me as It's Waithira on my socials. I'm on Instagram and YouTube, and I'm a content creator and an interior designer and a new mom. I didn't want to have a kid, let me be honest with that, but I feel like me having siblings, I just want that, at least to have that sense of like I have somebody who looks like me, who I have birthed, who is part of me, rather. We had planned at least to have one child with my husband, and it happened. It wasn't planned because it was supposed to be by the end of this year, but it came and we're just happy. Yeah, so that's what we are trying to do at the moment. I think I've picked up a few things from my mom, how she raised us, like just being grounded. That's one thing I'd want my son to have. Like, you can adapt to any lifestyle. One day you might be very well off, the other time you're not that well off. How to adapt to that. I'd really want my son to understand that life is not an easy road. There are ups and downs. So I'd really want to implicate that because that's what we got from my mom. And also just simple things like washing his utensils, his bottles. Most people are doing like the sterilizer way. For me, I started off boiling the bottles or um, putting them in a bucket, a form of old school sterilizing. So I think I've adapted that. I think our last born is 20 years, so I can't remember mostly the young side, but I can say like us growing up, like teenage life. That's what I can impact my child when he's able to understand, life is not always about having it your way. Sometimes life can just beat you up and you need to adjust. Yeah. I think this is a full-time job. Being a mom is a full-time job. I don't think you can get like a pause or something. Even my husband, rather, he can continue with his life. But for me, everything has to stop. Everything is all about my child. If he's well fed, is he okay? Can I take him to the hospital if he's not feeling well? So I have had to adjust. It's not easy, but I feel like it's workable. You can juggle the two. It takes time, especially if you're a new first time mom. It takes time, but you'll figure it out your own way. Don't listen to a lot of people giving you a lot of advice. Find something that works for you. I think being a new mom, the most challenging thing has been the healing process because I had to go through an emergency CS. So the healing, the first week and the first month was just the ghetto for me. But slowly you heal, you get back to yourself, not fully, but I think that healing process is what traumatized me. If you don't have a good support system, you can feel very overwhelmed, and sometimes you can have that support but maybe it's not enough how you think it's supposed to be. They're not doing things your way or how you want them to do, like support you. Yeah, so for me that has been my most challenging thing, and just getting to know the people who are there for you. People will say I'll be there for you, but they didn't show up, even just to come and tell you, let me hold the baby when you're taking a shower or when you're sleeping. You get to understand who your friends are or even your family. Yeah, so for me, I think that has been the most challenging thing, healing and just understanding some people can't support you the way you want to. I think the most rewarding thing is just seeing my son happy, smiling at me, just laughing. He's just being happy, especially during this time. He's 11 weeks, turning 12 weeks. He's just full of life. He plays, he smiles. I love that. It just calms me even when sometimes you're like, oh, I can't do this. And then you remember there's someone who's waiting for you and he's just showing, he's so innocent, just laughing, smiling. I love that. So balancing work and mothering is a bit of a challenge, but I think if you have help, you can be able to balance. Like for me, I got a very good nanny. I am so happy and so grateful to God about it, because when I want to shoot something for a brand, I will just tell her, the milk is, because I pump, so she can feed the baby with the bottle, and then I finish off with the work, and then sit down, breastfeed maybe the baby, put him down, and then, edit the video once he's sleeping. So it's a balance. I just need to create that balance when I need to work and when I can be helped. So accepting help has really come. It's not easy to accept help as a new mom, but you need, because you also need to work to get money and pay bills. So my days are very different. Not one day is the same all through. So maybe we'll wake up. Let me just start from midnight. So maybe my baby is gonna sleep at midnight. We're gonna wake up for the first feed, the only feed, because we only wake up once, maybe at 5. We stay until 7. We go back to sleep. I also have to go back to sleep because I have to catch that hour of sleep that I didn't have. We wake up at around 10. At that time, I feed him. He can stay with the nanny, or I can go shower or do now my work, do the filming. Maybe if I have a brand that I'm doing like clothing items, I do that. If it's just a lifestyle content creation, I do that time. And then I'll breastfeed him again. He goes to sleep. After that, he wakes up around maybe 3, and then breastfeed, change diaper, continue. We play with him a bit. He sleeps. By this time, maybe it's around 7. He can take like very short naps until, let's say, 8. We do shower time at 9, and then I breastfeed. At night, I don't breastfeed. I express and give him the bottle, so he can take the bottle, and then we start night shift. So he can sleep at around maybe midnight, 11. Just depends on the day, or even 1, like yesterday. So every day is just different. Being a content creator, I feel like I have introduced another segment in my content creation journey, because motherhood wasn't part of my content. So I've had to introduce that motherhood content, and I'm so happy that other brands are, approaching me to do something with them, like the lactation cookies, breastfeeding friendly clothing items. We have the pumping gear. So I'm loving the new content in my content, because I can also I'm helping other moms, discover things that they didn't know existed, especially like pumping system. There are new things that mothers need on a daily, like the massager. I didn't know about that until I became a mom. I'm like, okay, I didn't know about this device. I can have it. The advice that I can give a first time mom is to be very open minded. Not everything that you think you know is going to work out to your favor. Sometimes things might go completely wrong. So just having an open mind and accepting help where you can. Please accept it, because you need also to relax. And when you feel like you're overwhelmed, you're not being a bad mom. You need that rest most of the time. You need that love. uh, Even if you're craving for that love, your feelings are validated. Be very vocal. If you want help, ask for help. If you want to be taken out by your hubby, be taken out, because you need that break most of the times from it can be very hard. It's actually a very challenging time, and if you're not having the best system around you, you can actually go to depression. So to avoid all that, be vocal about what you want. Do you want help? Do you want, to be helped with anything, especially help around the house, or even mentally, you want just 2 hours by yourself to go to the room and just do a self-care, take a long shower. Just be vocal about it, because you're also trying to be the best version for your child. And if you are not the best version of your child, he's not going to be, or she's not going to be well taken care of. So if you want to express and give bottle, do that. If you want to give formula, do that. Do what you always have, that motherly instinct. Do what you want to do for your child. It's always the best decision. Yeah, don't listen to a lot of people. They're going to bombard you with a lot of things, but you're the one who should do the final thing. Of course, a lot has changed with my body, or even just me as a person. One, definitely stretch marks. Your belly has not yet come back to how it was. And the breastfeeding hunger will make you eat and eat and eat and eat. So you're becoming bigger. But for me, I think what I've told myself, I'll work on that once I'm done with breastfeeding. Right now, the only person who is supposed to dictate my life is my baby. So if he's well fed, he's getting everything that he's supposed to get, in terms of the milk, because I'm breastfeeding and also pumping, that is okay with me. When he stops breastfeeding, ndio nitafikiria mambo ya get back to body, a good body size. I'm still wearing the same clothes, believe it or not. I think it's because most of them are stretchy and I love more modest looks, loose fitting. Even if it's a tight fitting, I have no problem with it, but I won't be very comfortable wearing it outside, let's say. So at least I'm a bit self-conscious, I'll say that. I thought I'm not going to be that self-conscious because I'm a plus size enthusiast, but eh, sometimes you just feel like I don't look good in this outfit, so let me change it to a more like looser outfit or something that doesn't tight my belly or my arms. Yeah, it's a bit that way, but not for so long, let me say that. So what has really worked for me as Waithira in terms of mental health is engaging myself with like watching shows that I really love. I really enjoy reality TV, so you can get me watching Survivor. I'm a Survivor fan. Amazing Race. I love such. Or you can Bachelor. I love that. Love Island. I enjoy all those shows. So I'll indulge in that so that I don't think so much of what is going on with my life, because it's a process. So I have to embrace it. Also having a good support system, my husband and my nanny. I have them to thank, because when I'm tired, they'll take care of the baby. Maybe I sleep, maybe I go for a walk, maybe I go just do something outside, because I've started getting out of the house. I'm really excited about that. At least you decompress with other people who are not maybe moms, or you're not talking about my baby. It really, really helps. And just social media. I'm a creator, so I started off my YouTube during my pregnancy, and it has been a way of releasing something I do not know. It's not work, but I'm really enjoying it. It's something that I've told myself I have to continue doing this for me to be good, my mental to be good. I enjoy editing. I enjoy, showing people. No, I got this. Like right now, we are trying out Kenyan diapers, different brands, what has worked for my son, what can work for your baby. You get some pointers and you try it and you tell me, oh, this worked for me, because like I actually recommended something for the nappy care. It's called Bempanthen. So you can use it for your nappy care. I got a good review from someone who I don't know. She just came back and told me, hi Wedera, thank you so much for recommending that product. It cleared everything in the nappy care. That just makes me feel like I need to create more. Let me share what I know. Maybe someone else is looking for this information, because we don't have all this information out there. And I'm also very vocal saying it's not an easy job. It takes a lot of sacrifice to be a mom. It takes a lot from you. You sacrifice a lot. You go back. You make, like my career, you have to make it hold a bit, for it ndio uendelee. I had to lose some campaigns and also gain some campaigns. It's not a very smooth road, but it's doable. I'm so excited. I'm expecting flowers. I'm expecting to be told Happy Mother's Day. It's so surreal. Let me just say that, because I was just thinking, oh, the other year I didn't even think I'm gonna have a kid. But right now I have a child and I'm a whole ass mother. Hey, yeah, it's amazing. I want to wish all mothers out there Happy Mother's Day. You guys are doing an amazing job. I don't think you can experience motherhood unless you are in it. So I want to wish you a Happy Mother's Day, and you're doing a great job, a very good job for your kids.